Now we are gonna look at the filter function, how we are gonna use filter on top of our orange dataset. In the last video, we looked at how we are gonna use summarize with a combination of group by function. This is where we are. So we have our orange dataset. On top of this, we have already looked at summarize, and in this we are going to look at how we are going to use filter. So filter is by definition, if we have to understand what filter function does, is like it will keep the particular set of um, records based on certain conditions. For example, in our data set, this is our orange data set, we have this numeric column is, we want to apply a filter here, so that we want to keep only those records where age is greater than 600 and less than 1200. So this is how we are gonna do it. We will create the variable data, and this is the data frame on which we will have to apply the operation. Then on this, apply filter. So inside filter, this is the function, and here we will pass the condition. In this case, we have to apply a filter so that the age of the tree should be greater than 600 and it should be less than 1200. Just display the data here. Here it is. So right now this result contains only only those trees which has is greater than 600 and the age is less than 1200. We can also have only one filter here. So this function will keep all the trees which will have age more than 600. If we run it, this is how we are gonna get it, 25 rows. And yeah, here is our result. This we can combine with multiple one more column also. For example, if we want to keep in our data set, we want to have the only those records where age is greater than 600 and circumference is suppose we want circumference more than 200. This is how we do it. Age should be greater than 600 and circumference should be greater than 200. Only 4 rows. Yeah, this is how it is. So it's a combination of two uh, nested conditions, as it's very, and it's this becomes very powerful if we have to do uh, data filter based on multiple nested conditions. uh, Suppose here we want is greater than 600 and is again like last time what we did, less than 1200. Let's see how many records we get. 0 rows, 0 records. This is how we can nest up multiple conditions together to get the result, and we can have only circumference also. It will, now this is showing the data where the circumference of the orange fruit is more than 200.